Hello, this is Jamie Magrich. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. Let's get started. I bring in my basket. I am using Autumn Goodness, which is available in the 2022 December, August through December mini catalog. I'm going to be using this stamp and this stamp. I'm using Textured Essentials. I'm using this one here. I'm going to be using Ornate Floral's embossing folder. I have a piece of Whisper White that I cut out from the Nature's Thoughts dies. Grab the die. This die here, it's that one with that textured edge. So that's what we're going to stamp on. I have a piece of Cajun Craze, which is 4.5 by 3. I have a piece of crumb cake, which is 3.25 by 4 3/4. Another piece of crumb cake, which is 2 3/4 by 5.5. That's the piece we're going to run through the embossing folder. Then I have a card base. This is crushed curry, 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. Then I have a piece which is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside of Whisper White. Okay. I'm going to be using some dimensionals, crumb cake, and memento. And then I have a piece of braided linen trim that I've tied a bow out of that we'll be using to decorate with. So let's get started. I'm going to put these over here so I know where they are. Get the stamps out. Stuff on them because that's what it does. Alright, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this piece to the inside of my card. Should wait and do this at the end in case I make an error, but that's alright, that works. Alright, set that aside. These two pieces can get layered up. Crumb cake, which is 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. Cajun Craze, which is 4.5 by 3. Centering that up. Okay, take the sticker off the front. Let's put them down here. I think you can still see them there. They're not in my way. Okay, so that'll go on the front of the card. Now we need to bring in this piece. Let's go ahead and run this piece through the embossing folder. It's 2 3/4 by 5.5. Put it in the embossing folder. There's no right or wrong. I just want to make sure it's up and down. And I will be right back. Okay, here we go. See the nice texture on there? Set aside. Move this die out of the way. Bring in a mat to stamp on. Alright, This is that one that was die cut with the Nature's Thoughts die. this off of here and then I'll measure it for you. It's approximately 2 3/4 by 4 3/8, but that's approximation. So okay, I'm going to bring in this textile one. I'm going to stamp that with crumb cake. I want it so this part is at the top. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm kind of trying to get it so that those stitches are running up and down and sideways, not cattywampus, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, that looks good. Okay. We're going to come in with, I don't know if you can see what it is. It's like branches of corn, I think, all bundled together. Make sure you get it inked well. And we're going to stamp that right here in the center of this. The black Memento ink. And you could probably color it if you wanted to. I tried, I didn't like the result. I liked it better left black. Okay. And I'm going to come in with the sentiment, plant kindness, harvest love. Stamp that down here at the bottom. That's all of our stamping. We can put this card together. It's a real easy one. Okay, we'll bring in our card base. And I'm going to adhere the piece we embossed. I'll put a little bit more adhesive because it's embossed and I want it to adhere well. And I'm going to leave about a 1/16 of an inch here on this side. Line up the top and bottom. Make sure it's even best I can. Stick it in place. Okay, now we're going to adhere this piece to this piece we've already layered up. Slimies. Okay, right in the center. Sides. Go ahead and set it down. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Go ahead and take those backs off. Center that right in the center of this card. Come in, I'm going to bring a blue dot in. I'm going to add this bow right up here. Okay, there's the card we just made together. Now I did change up the bow on this one, because on this one I just used some jute that I had the little bow already tied sitting on my desk. Alright, well thank you for joining me at Jamie's Craft Table. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you can find a little bit of time to play with some stamps, ink, and paper. And I did change up the sizes just a hair, because on this one I just eyeballed it and made it the size I wanted. I wanted to make it not 1/16 of an inch weird sizes, so there we go. Well thanks. Have a great rest of your day.